Hello, everybody. What's going on, everyone? Phil here, live on the stream, and welcome to today, which will pretty much be the last day of downtime. I almost want to say this year. um, I don't know how else to really spin it or explain it. Today is Sunday, October 20th, 2019. I welcome you all to my first of two gameplay streams for the day. It is a full streaming day for me today. Next to last streaming day in the week for me, I'm off on Tuesday, so I got one more day tomorrow before we take a break. And yeah, coming up, man, let me tell you, we are going to be so busy starting this week with new releases, and every week getting multiple new releases and trying to juggle between them and balance them. And every once in a while, of course, trying to fit in a chill stream. In addition, trying to finish up other playthroughs that I'm trying to finish up and not have be lingering forever. But it's going to be challenging. We are now heading into the busiest gaming time of the year, where every week we're going to have at least 1 to 2, multiple new releases. It's going to be crazy. I hope you guys are excited. I mean, I'm certainly excited for it. But at the very same time, it's going to be a daunting task, to say the least, to be able to catch up with all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be pretty interesting, to say the least, to see how this is going to go. But today is the last day when we can kind of sit back and relax and say no new release content. Time for us to do a little bit of chill fun and just kind of time killing until the new release stuff comes out, and have some nice relaxing fun streams. Although admittedly today I think there's going to be some rage, and I'll explain why in just a moment because of what I'm playing on this stream. But I do feel that this is going to be a good time. I think that we're going to have a good day today, especially for those of you who've been enjoying my retro gameplay over the last few weeks, covering both the Genesis Mini and the SNES Classics on the Switch. I think this should be a good time, okay? So welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully all of you are having a good weekend. Obviously, it's Sunday. For many of you, today's the last day of the weekend. Hope you're having a good one. Weather here in Washington is very cool today. Temperatures seem to have dipped today by a bit. I actually barely have my office window open. I'm wearing full-on pants and socks, and, I'm trying to stay warm because we didn't turn on the heat yet for the season. We're trying to avoid that if we can until maybe November-ish. To try to save some money, but some nights it gets pretty cold. Last night was one of those nights, like, whoo! But we are bundling up, we're doing what we can here. And honestly, a day like today, the weather makes the stream relaxing because the office does not really heat up that much. It's very cloudy outside. Chances are there will not be much sun, and the office will not heat up at all today. Okay, so good stuff. Okay, good stuff in that regard. So, welcome. Let's talk. Let's talk about everything going on. Let's talk about what you guys can expect today and what's going on, starting as early as tomorrow with new release content and everything, because today really is the last downtime day when you really think about it. All right. So, first of all, before we even get to that, please vote on the Halloween costume you want to see me wear during my Halloween marathon on Halloween, 11 days away. This is your last chance. Because as of tomorrow, I'm going to close off the poll. The results will stand for what they are. And then this week, I am going to go get a Halloween costume for the Halloween stream. Okay? So please, vote. How do you vote? Type !costume into the stream chat. It'll bring up the link where you can click on and go vote. Or, if you're watching this on YouTube, head over to the kingofhate.com forums. The main area there in the general section of the forums has the thread highlighted where you can vote. The more votes, the better. Please vote. Okay, last chance, because that's it. I'm off on Tuesday to actually get the costume. All right? So, that's the deal, everybody. Hopefully you guys are excited for all the festivities coming up. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Halloween festivities so far this month with all the stuff that I've been doing. FYI, last night, the top contributor of the PubG stream named my spider. My spider's name is Peter. That's right. Not Peter, it's Peter. The Willem Dafoe Peter from the Spider-Man movie is the name of my spider here in the background, and will always be. He'll universally be known as Peter. So there you go. Very nice. Some of you will understand that reference. Many of you will not. Okay? But that's okay. If you're a longtime viewer, you understand that reference. Okay? Okay. So, yes, pretty awesome. I hope you've been enjoying the Halloween emotes. You've been enjoying the Halloween decorations behind me, the Halloween pop-up messages, everything Halloween this month, right? Also, special thanks to Free For All Cast, who has provided many of the new stream artworks, many of the new pre-stream artworks that we've been using here on the streams that have been quite entertaining and fun to use. So thank you for that, Free For All Cast. Okay, let's get down to it. Let's talk about the schedule. Let's talk about what we're up to today. Okay, so today it's Retro Day, and quite frankly, as I just said, today's probably the last Retro Day I'm going to be doing in quite some time. Now, I'm not saying that every once in a while I might not have some extra time to maybe cram in a little bit of retro gaming with the Genesis Mini or the SNES Classics that I've been playing for the last few weeks. But what I'm saying is, at this point, with the ginormous amount of new releases coming out, it's going to be difficult just to balance the new releases alone, let alone having time to do stuff like retro stuff. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the retro gameplay. I'm not saying that it's going away permanently, and I'm certainly not saying, that's it for the Genesis Mini or the SNES. I'm just saying, at this point, we have to focus in on the new stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward, okay? Now, like I said, once I start getting through the new release stuff and we have more free time, then yes, I'm definitely coming back to this stuff, all right? But today, I had a one-off day where I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't want to do another Plants vs. Zombies day. I didn't want to do 3 days in a row. I felt that would be way too much overload of Plants vs. Zombies. So to break it up a little bit, today we're doing SNES Classics. What are we doing? Well, we're splitting the stream, okay? The first half of the stream is going to be Super Mario World. I'm going to continue on from where I've been playing. I believe we're in Vanilla Dome. Excuse me, we're in Vanilla Dome. So I'll be doing the Vanilla Dome stages. As I've been doing so far, I'll try to unlock all the optional ways to beat said stages. So that way we get the 100% completion and get all the cool secrets of the game unlocked and everything. Okay, so it should be neat. It should be fun. I really like Super Mario World. It's my favorite platformer of all time. A couple hours of that should be pretty good. Then we're going to go on break. All right, then we're going to come back after the break, and I'm going to be doing Super Mario Kart. Now, I'm on Special Cup of the 100cc speed races. I think, or is it 150cc? I think I'm at 100cc. I'm not 100%. But anyway, it's a faster speed. It's not the hardest, but it's the second hardest difficulty. And it's been daunting so far. I had to redo Star Cup like 3 times to beat it. So it's challenging and it's rage-inducing. The original Mario Kart very much cheats. I was in a race against Donkey Kong, okay? He actually threw 12 banana peels in one match. Just think about that. 12 banana peels. That means somehow he magically got 12 items in one single race. That's how bad the AI is in Mario Kart on the SNES. It constantly cheats. And the funny part about it is, that wasn't the hardest difficulty. So, I know it's going to cause tons of rage. And, I'm excited for it. I like Mario Kart, don't get me wrong. I really love the stages and the music. But I know it's going to be super frustrating, okay? So that's going to be a second half of the stream. That should be interesting to see. How far can I get? Can I beat the Special Cup? Can I unlock the fastest speed of races and try those and see just how difficult they are, right? Now, later tonight, my late night stream is going to be Chill Minecraft. That's right. Later tonight, we're going to be continuing on with building the statue of Jasper, my cat, which we started up last week. Focusing on that, see if we can finish it up tonight. And, of course, lots of interactivity on my Minecraft stream. The top contributor of my Minecraft stream tonight will either get something in the game named after them or get a project built in their honor, depending on what they would like. Now, FYI, last week's top contributor never contacted me and was not interested in getting anything actually made in their honor. So that means we can just focus on the Jasper statue this week, and then whoever is the top contributor tonight will determine what our next focus is on the Minecraft streams, okay? So we'll see how tonight goes. I'm excited for that. I always like playing the Minecraft stuff. Mr. John BD, very, very exciting to know that there is a new way that I'll be able to moderate people and permanently ban people per IP. However, why you're spamming the stream chat a million times with this, I have no idea. Spam is against the rules, and you should know better. You just got timed out for it. I saw your message. You can stop spamming now. I was not contacted by Twitch about said changes. If and when I am, I'll look into it, but I don't know anything about it right now. So please stop spamming. Okay, then. All right, now starting tomorrow, Monday the 21st, we start every single day with new release content. Every day, okay? Tomorrow it's Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, where I'm going to be continuing on with the Plants side story and trying to finish it up, because I'm only going to be focusing on story elements. I'm not going to be trying to do the side content challenges, because as I found out, they're quite hard, and they're not really rewarding. I mean, yeah, you get some currency or you get a hat or something, but for the amount of time that they take, yesterday I took over 2.5 hours to finish up the Diamond Gnome challenges in the first map. It was not worth it. It was totally not worth it. So instead, I'll be focusing in on the story and trying to complete the story for the plants. Then if we do finish up the story for the plants, I'll probably try the online play for the first time. The next time I play the game, I'll probably be doing the zombie side story, okay? Tomorrow night, Monday night, it's Giant Quest Builders 2. Another 2 hours. What I'm hoping is that we'll head into the final leg of the story where we'll get to the final island. Apparently there's one island left, but it's short. And people are saying probably about 6 hours left in the game. So this is good. We're very much approaching the end of the game. I can't wait to finish it, so that way we can say it's done and focus just on the upcoming new releases. But, you know, we got to get through it. So that's Monday night, okay? Tuesday, I am off. I'm not going to be streaming on Tuesday. It's my day off for the week. But with all the stuff I've been doing recently, hopefully this will be your opportunity to get caught up with all of the playthroughs and all the fun. If you missed out on any of the retro stuff, if you missed out on Plants vs. Zombies, right? All the stuff I've been working on, you'll finally have a chance to get caught up during Tuesday. And you can just head over to DSPGaming on YouTube, where I archive all of my streams. And hopefully it'll be a fun, chill day for all of you. Or if you're totally away from my content for a day, that's cool too. Okay? All right. Oh, by the way, I should say Eternal Napalm says, I see you in the chat. FYI, moderator chat is pretty much not working anymore properly for me on Twitch. So I urge you, if you have not yet, please join our new method of moderator discussion that I set up outside of the streams. So that way we can start conversing. Because I can't even access the moderator chat anymore here on Twitch. They completely removed it from my dashboard. The only way I could do it is to go on my phone, which is silly. Like, I can't even do it on my computer. It's completely gone. So Eternal Napalm, I believe you had not head over there and migrated over there yet. Please head over there, okay, when you get a chance. It's gonna apparently the chat's completely gone by the 31st, but I can't even access it anymore here. So, all right. So what else? I'm back on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be starting up WWE 2K20. Okay? Interesting, to say the least, the things that I'm hearing about this game. Alright? So I'm going to be, first, either doing my career mode. Excuse me. Wow, it's a musical burp. I'm either going to be doing my career mode, or we're going to be doing the story-based mode that's built into the game, which I believe is the story of the horsewomen coming up from, like, NXT and making it to WWE TV. It's up to you guys. Would you rather see me create my own character and go through a career, or would you like to see me go through the story? I'll let you guys decide on Wednesday's stream, okay? So then that'll be that, and then Wednesday night, I'm trying to remember what I scheduled for that. Hold on a second. I'm going to bring up the schedule. I actually made a pretty good schedule last night and posted it up on Twitter, so I want to go by that. I don't want to veer from that here. Hold on. It's a good variety of stuff, that's why. Okay, let's see. So. Here we go. Wednesday night, I'll be doing more Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. So there you go. It'll be, you know, me focusing in on, like I said, if I've already beaten this Plants campaign, starting up the zombie stuff. Then on Thursday, I'll be doing more WWE 2K20 as the main gameplay stream. Again, continuing on with whatever we chose to start on Wednesday. And then Thursday night, if available, because I don't know if it will be, but it might be, I'm going to be doing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, a premiere. People are saying that it unlocks at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If it does, great. Then I'm going to be doing that as my stream. However, I don't know if it's true. Maybe it doesn't unlock at 6 p.m. Pacific time on console. I don't know. I actually have to pre-order the game this week to find out. So I'll let you know once I pre-order the game. I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I'm trying to raise enough funds, via tips and via PSN credits to actually afford all these games for the week. So, the more contributions that come in, the quicker I can pre-order these games and find out when the hell Modern Warfare actually is available on the PS4, okay? But if it is available, which is the rumor that it will be available that early, then we'll do a premiere stream on Thursday night of Modern Warfare. And yes, it's going to be the multiplayer. However, I almost foresee the multiplayer not working. Usually when these games launch, the multiplayer doesn't work at all. It screws all completely. So we'll see what happens. If it works, great. If not, then we'll do the campaign, okay? Then on Friday, it's the premiere of The Outer Worlds, the game from Obsidian Entertainment, the same people who made Knights of the Old Republic games. I think they made the second one. And also the people who made Fallout New Vegas. So it's going to be a unique combination of elements from those different game franchises. So I'm doing that as my main gameplay stream on Friday. And then more Modern Warfare Friday night. And then this weekend, okay, will be a balance. It'll be a mix. Every day you're going to get a mix of different things. You're going to get a mix of Call of Duty, a mix of WWE, a mix of Plants vs. Zombies, and a mix of Outer Worlds. Now, I may squeeze in a stream or two here of Plants vs. Zombies, but as you can see, I'm going to have 4 games I'm juggling. There's no way I'm going to be able to play retro stuff. There's, quite frankly, no way I'm going to be able to play Battle Royale. There's no way I'm going to be able to do Minecraft for a bit. And on top of all of that, I need to finish Dragon Quest Builders 2, and I don't even know when I'm going to have time for that. You see how crazy it's going to be? And it's going to be like that for about a week. Then we got the Halloween stuff. On Halloween, keep in mind, we've got a Halloween Horror Marathon coming up. That's going to cover many games, including Luigi's Mansion 3, Visage, Blasphemous, Bloodstain, and Stalker. I have to buy 3 of those games outright in order to play them on the stream. So, not only do I have to afford Modern Warfare, WWE, Outer Worlds, I also have to afford 3 more games the week after. You can see why I'm pretty concerned about the cost of games and everything. So again, if you guys want to help me out with, PlayStation Network credits, Nintendo Shop credits, or tips to help pay for the games, please do, okay? So that's the rough schedule, and that whole week then will be a balance between, every day you'll see a balance between those 4 games, all right? And I'll try to cram in at least one Dragon Quest Builders 2 stream so that the game is still progressing and it's not at a whole horrid standstill and never finishing. Okay? I'm almost thinking one day I may go crazy and do it as a main gameplay stream just to get as far as I can and see if we can finish it up. Alright? So, that is the deal for everything coming forward, in the next couple of weeks. Alright? It's going to be pretty crazy. All right. I hope you guys are excited. New releases nonstop. Now, by the way, November, things don't slow down. First week of November, we got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. We got Death Stranding. We've got Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. We got Pokemon Sun and Moon. And we've got Shenmue 3 balanced with all the games I'm already going to be playing and carrying over from October. And then on top of all of that stuff, okay, if we want to implement the chill streams again at some point, once it all dries up, we can. We can bring back Battle Royale with PubG. We can bring back the Minecraft streams. We can bring back the retro streams. And on top of all of that, there's a bunch of games coming out that are more like re-releases or not as hyped AAA releases that I'm excited for, but there's no way that I can commit to playing them right now. The good news is the games aren't going away. It's not like the games are never going to exist. So I would say for the end of this year, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Here's why. Just listen to some of this stuff. Okay, you ready? So first of all, there's supposed to be 2 Disney remasters, including Aladdin and The Lion King, that are supposed to come out sometime this month that I'm interested in, but there's no way I can work those into my schedule. All right. Then there's Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz Remaster. There's the Medieval Remaster. There's a new Need for Speed game coming out next month. And there's potential for a few other things as well that I didn't even mention. So that's a bunch of other games that I'm very interested in. Okay? But that I can't really play right now. I can't afford them. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to be too busy already with all the other new AAA releases. But maybe at a future date, we finish up these AAA releases, things slow down a bit, then I can consider messing around and playing them. Okay? So, there you go. That's pretty crazy, the amount of stuff coming out, the amount of stuff that we're looking at. And, whew, it's going to be a very exciting couple of months, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be a very busy couple of months where it's going to be almost impossible to, be just keeping up with everything. It's going to be wild, to say the least, okay? So I hope you guys understand that. I fully understand that many of you like the chill streams and you like that stuff, but that stuff primarily for downtime when we're not in the middle of new releases. So, please understand that. I hear ya. If you want the chill stuff to return. That's why I've been saying today is really the last day for chill content when it comes to retro stuff in Minecraft. We may not see retro or Minecraft come back for a while now because what can I do? I'm going to be too busy with the new stuff, right? It happens, but hey, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We're gonna be very busy with a lot of fun stuff. We don't have to worry about it too much. Okay? Okay? It's okay? Is that right? It's okay? As they say. Alright, alright, I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about before we move on to the next segment. And quite frankly, not too much is popping up in my mind right now. Alright, I think we're going to move on to the next segment then, guys. Alright, so the next segment is the gratuitous plugs, which I know you all love. You guys tell me all the time how excited you are for when we're going to pop out the gratuitous plug segment. You wait with bated breath every day for gratuitous plugs. You cannot wait for me to start them up. So, you're in luck, because now is the time when we begin with those. Yes. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for 11 awesome years where I've been able to be a content creator on the internet and share my daily gameplay experiences with all of you, whether it was making on-demand videos on YouTube for quite some time, and now, of course, being a full-time gameplay streamer here on Twitch. I thoroughly enjoy everything that we do. I hope that you guys do as well. That being said, I primarily rely on crowdfunding right here on Twitch. Your efforts, your funding efforts through Twitch streams in order to make ends meet and pay my bills and keep stuff going. It's not like it used to be where I used to make ad revenue on YouTube and I make almost nothing anymore. YouTube's just an archive of my streams, right? So, if you like the fact that I'm here 6 days a week full time putting out gameplay streams for you, excuse me. If you like the fact that I archive my videos on YouTube despite the fact that I don't really make any money on it, but I still do it for those who can't be here live. And if you just in general like me as a person and maybe want to help out, please consider contributing via one of the various methods that I'm going to outline in this gratuitous plug segment. It's a necessary evil of being a full-time streamer, okay? First of all, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. When you pledge to that, you earn personal perks for how much you pledge. You have all the details there, so please give it a look, and thanks to anyone who pledges. I have a Teespring store where I have all kinds of fun merchandise, primarily t-shirts, but now this season you might want to look at a sweatshirt or a hoodie or something. Anything you buy from there helps me out. Please give that a look. But primarily, the most contributions that come in are always during the live streams. No surprise there, because if you contribute during a live stream, you can get a live shout-out, okay? So if you cheer with bits or you subscribe to the channel or you tip me during a live stream, I will do my best to give you a live shout-out during said stream. All right? We have a cheering leaderboard that's integrated here into Twitch so that you can get credit for being a top cheerer of the week. FYI, today is the last day of the week. All right? Oh, my God. All right, someone just gave me a $1 tip that's so hilarious I can't wait to read it later. This is hilarious. But anyway, yes, today's the last day of the week for the cheering leaderboard. It will reset overnight. So if you're looking to get some extra recognition for cheering this week, you want to be a top 10 cheerer, you have to cheer today because that will reset overnight. Okay, guys. But also, I have a leaderboard at the top of your screen, as you guys can see, that keeps track of top cheerer and top tipper for the particular stream. And I update that manually. So it's a way to say thank you to those and give extra recognition to those who have contributed via that method as well. All right. So, thanks, and please consider, contributing via one of these methods. They all help out. If you want to help out the most today, matter of factly, best way to help out would be either to tip me, because tipping me, I can put those funds towards all these games coming up or towards bills. Or if you want to purchase either PlayStation Network or Nintendo Shop credits and then send those codes to me to help out to spend on games, please do. All right? You can check out the wish list by typing !wish list. That's how it brings up the listing of all those shop credits to make it easy for you. However, if you do purchase me any of those credits, like PlayStation Network or Nintendo Shop credits, you have to email them to me at darksidefil@hotmail.com. So please consider it. All right? If you want to tip me, if you look below the stream, there's a tips jar button you can click, or you can type !tip into the stream chat to bring up a link. A couple things about tipping. First of all, you don't have to give out your identity at all. You could be anonymous, or you can make up a name to protect your identity. Number two, you don't need to have a PayPal account to tip me. You can actually just use a debit or credit card, much like any other internet payment. If you don't see that option, it's probably because it didn't load. Try on a desktop computer, and usually it will load, but that option is available. I checked myself, okay? So thanks to anyone for even considering contributing. And one thing that I want to say also, before we even really get started with anything, is please understand that even though crowdfunding is critical to my success and my continued ability to do this on the internet, it is not mandatory that you contribute at all. It is much appreciated. It absolutely helps out if you do, but it's not required that you contribute in any way, shape, or form to the streams. I'm just happy to have people come by and hang out with me on a daily basis. The fact people care about what I say and do on my streams, they like my opinions on games, they want to hang out with me and chill and have some cool interactions is a really amazing thing. So thanks to everyone for that, okay? All right, now what I'd like to do very quickly is cover stream rules, and then we're going to move on to the gratuitous plugs, the shout-out segment. The shout-out segment is where I give credit to those of you who have contributed, all right? So, stream rules. First of all, please understand I am streaming on twitch.tv, and I must abide by all rules of said business, right? I'm forced to, abide by everything that Twitch TV has me say and do here. I can't just do and say whatever I want. I have to be within their criteria. In addition to that, I like to maintain a certain kind of chill vibe on my stream. I don't like to talk about argumentative topics that get people all angry with each other, and sadly, I hate to say it, but politics and religion are two of those hot topics that just people seem to really get all up on each other about and pissy and angry at each other. So I try not to talk about that stuff on my streams unless it's part of the gameplay experience. If we're playing a game where it's about politics or religion as part of the plot, that's different. But I try to keep those out of the realm of discussion just so people don't get angry with each other. All right? Now, in addition, I am well aware that there is a large group of people out there on the internet who are immature, who are immoral, and who are malicious towards me. I don't know who they are. I have nothing to do with them. I literally have never affected any of them at all. But they are assholes. They're out to hurt me simply for personal gain. I'm well aware of it. And some of them illegally restream me daily. Some of them rip my content illegally to edit it in a way that makes me look bad. Some of them make news stories about me that are completely falsified. I could go on till I'm blue in the face here. Some of them attack my contributors to try to make my contributors look bad and or hurt me in other means. This is all messed up, really immature, dumb stuff. We're all aware it happens, right? And since we're all aware it happens, we don't need to talk about it, okay? It sucks that it happens, obviously, but that's life. And, for us to be sitting here discussing it on stream is just giving these people the attention they want, which is why I don't discuss it on stream, all right? I feel that it's completely counterproductive for us to be discussing it outside of me just briefly glancing over it here on a pre-stream or whatever. So please understand, it's against the rules to bring up said stuff simply because we already know it's the case. And giving these people the attention they want is incredibly counterproductive. All it's going to do is make them want to do it more. So please don't bring it up. Please don't, bother with this crap. It sucks that that's my reality, but bring it up in any capacity is just going to give them more attention, so please don't. And we strictly try to keep that off the streams on purpose because of that, okay? All right. So, ladies and gents, those are the basic rules. In general, if we all just have a good time, we're chill, we try to have a mentality where everyone can come by my stream and relax. When you come by a Dark Side Phil stream, yeah, you probably want to laugh at me and my fails. You want to enjoy my rage. There's a few things that you come to look for, right? At the same time, I want everyone to feel like they're kind of escape their real lives and all the drama and the bullshit and the nonsense and just come here and kind of relax and have a good time. Laugh at my expense or laugh with me at a game, enjoy a game, have some fun discussions, whatever it is, right? But that's the deal. I don't want people to come by and now be inundated with more drama and more anger and more nasty stuff, right? Pretty dumb. It would be pretty dumb if that was the point. What's the point of doing this if all you're doing is propagating more drama and more toxicity on the internet, right? I said this before, I'll say it again. The reason I love doing this is because people tell me they get something productive out of it. If this was a stream only for people who hate on me, I wouldn't do it. Even though there's a number of people who do, I'm happy that there's so many people who come by and enjoy hanging out with me and enjoy hanging out with others in the stream chat, and it's a positive, fun experience for them. That's why I keep doing it, okay? So fair enough. There you go. Now, let's go ahead and let us give shout-outs, all right, to those who have contributed already on today's stream. Hold on a second here, because I have to open that section up here on my laptop, and hopefully it didn't lock up. Okay. Excuse me. So, our first contributor today was Golden Colts, who did a 100-bit cheer. Let's get him up on the leaderboard, and then we'll read his message. And we'll address what he said here. Okay? My keyboard's not working at all. Hold on a second. The keyboard's weird. It's hard to tell if the batteries are dying or if the keyboard just desyncs, because if I just unplug and replug the battery back in, then it ends up working for like more days with no issue. So obviously, I don't think it's the battery. I think the keyboard just kind of desyncs somehow from its receiver on the computer or whatever. It's a wireless keyboard. But anyway, Golden Colt said a 100-bit cheer, and he says the following. I watched last night's PubG stream, and there was only one kill. Why don't you play it during the day since there's so much downtime anyway? 4 hours of it isn't that bad and leaves more chance for action. First of all, Golden Colt, as we literally just discussed on the pre-stream, this is it. Today is the last downtime. There's no other downtime after today. It's over. Okay? Starting tomorrow, it's new releases every day. Plants vs. Zombies, WWE, Modern Warfare, Outer Worlds, then the Halloween stuff, then Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, then Death Stranding, yada, yada, yada. It's going to keep going and going and going. We're not going to have downtime streams anymore for a while. So that's number one. Number two, what you may not realize, because I haven't played the game consistently in so long, that's PUBG. Like, that's literally PUBG. Unless you're playing PUBG with a squad, that's what PUBG is. PUBG is you run around for like 15 minutes and barely find anyone. You're lucky if you do. If you do, you try to get a kill, but it's no guarantee that you will because the gunplay is so bad on the Xbox One. Okay? In general, the only guaranteed way to get a kill in PUBG is to actually sneak up on someone. And even then, it's not a guarantee because the gunplay is so choppy, bad, and just delayed and piece of shit. And they put no effort into the development of the game on the console. But yeah, like, this is why, you know, a year and a half, 2 years ago, this is why I started playing PUBG consistently. Because it became the stream where I could just relax with you guys. It was never about the gameplay when I played PUBG. It was about me relaxing and talking with you guys for 15 minutes at a tear. And then every once in a while having some gunplay at the end of the match if I survive. And that was it. I get the feeling that people have completely forgotten that that's what PUBG is. Because I haven't played PUBG in so long. That's the game. It's not like Black Ops 4 Blackout, where there's a lot more potential to run into people. It's certainly like not like H1Z1. H1Z1, you run into people a lot, right? In PUBG, the maps are so large that it's actually quite difficult to consistently run into people and find them until like the last 10 minutes of a match, if that. So, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's not the most exciting gameplay, but that's not why I'm playing it. And that's also not what to expect from PUBG at all. If you wanted to see that, you would go back to Blackout, right? Because that's where you got more of that. Here, you're not going to get that in PUBG. Okay? Okay. Gamma Relay 3 has resale for 12 months. Thank you, Gamma Relay, for a full year. A full year of support. All right? Thank you very much for that, Gamma Relay. I appreciate that very much. And good to see you on the stream. Mark Murphy resub for 3 months in a row. Thank you, Mark Murphy, for 3 months of support. I appreciate that. Never Give Up 91. Subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you, Never Give Up 91, for the new sub. That is much appreciated. We got our first tipper of the day with Lego Mario, who tipped $1. So let me go ahead and get Lego Mario up here on the leaderboard as the first tipper of the day. Thank you for that. And he says the following. I know the hardcore gaming season is coming at full force. Do you intend to play the Disney remasters of Aladdin and the Lion King? They're going to be $20 each. And there's also going to be $20 for the Disney Afternoon collection. As I just said, there's absolutely no time that I'm going to be able to play any of those games. Those games are back burner games, much like the Medieval remaster, Super Monkey Ball remaster, Need for Speed, etc. These are games that I'd love to play. And if this was not the hardcore gaming season when there's a ridiculous amount of new releases coming out every week, if this were the summer, I would have been playing those games immediately. Sadly, these game developers don't seem to understand the way that this works, and they release these little indie re-releases at the same time as ginormous AAA releases that people are going to be playing. It makes no effing sense, but they do this every year. So, I'm excited for those games. I would like to play them. The Lion King in particular, I owned on the Genesis, and I played the living shit out of back in the day. I would be very happy to play that, but at this point, there's no way I'm going to be able to play it because of, everything else I'll be doing. I'd love to play it in the future, though, so we'll see what happens. Okay? Lego Mario took me another $1. That's awesome. Let me go ahead and put him add that to the leaderboard again, and let's read his next message. He says, all of the last-gen games are getting remastered for today's generation. I also don't think those games nor today's games are great classics like SNES or Genesis. To me, I think it's pointless to have a 360 PS3 mini console. They should just stop at GameCube. I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, that would be something maybe like way in the future. In order to get a mini console, you need to go 3-4 console gens, right? Like the minis we've been seeing are from the 90s. Maybe, another 10 to 15 years from now, they would make an Xbox 360 mini or something, but I don't foresee that happening. Plus, most of those games are actually readily available for backwards compatibility currently on the Xbox One, for example. So why on earth would they have another console that has all of them on it? It doesn't seem to make any sense, okay? Maybe in the future. I guess we'll see. So thank you for the $1 tip. An anonymous... So here's the tip that made me laugh. The anonymous $1 tipper, okay? Excuse me. An anonymous... An anonymous $1 tipper says the following. They are going to remake the movie Back to the Future. Doc Brown will be played by Dwayne Johnson. Marty McFly will be played by Logan Paul. The song Power of Love will be remade by Nickelback. And City Interactive is making the movie tie-in game. There you go. That's probably the worst case scenario. Although I guess there could be worse. Like, it could be like Tyler Perry's Back to the Future. Oh my god. Then, now we'd have to run for the hills, I think. Okay? But people are freaking out right now in the stream chat. I'm sorry, but the Tyler Perry movies are not very good. I don't even care. They're just really bad, sappy. And a lot of people, agree with that. Some people completely disagree. And that's okay, too, if you do. But I hate them, so. Okay, continuing on. 2-Bar King did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, 2-Bar King, for the 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. Vash7342 resub for 3 months. And says, 3 months strong. If GTA 3 had a map, ability to climb, swim, jump out of cars, eat food to regain health, and bikes, it would be better than San Andreas. Would you agree? I mean, if Grand Theft Auto 3 had all that, then it would be San Andreas. It wouldn't be better than San Andreas. It would be San Andreas. So, I think it would be hard to argue if you took Grand Theft Auto San Andreas' gameplay mechanics and put them into GTA 3 in New York, and you improve the graphics and everything, yeah, I think it would be better. But, I mean, the thing is, that was a game that was, the first iteration of the sandbox GTA game, and then later on, they added in more new gameplay mechanics, new locations, etc. So, would they ever redo or remake a GTA? That would be interesting. If Rockstar jumped on the same bandwagon as a lot of these companies, and they said, we're going to do a modern remake of our classics. We're going to redo GTA 3 to be a modern game. We're going to redo the voice work. We're going to redo the plot and add on new content, and we're going to redo stuff. That would be interesting. I don't know if they'll ever do that, though. Rockstar's never done anything like that. Usually if they're going to like Bully HD was just exactly the same game with just slightly modernized graphics. They didn't really modernize anything else about it. So, I don't know. An interesting concept, to say the least. But I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. Okay, RetroJim did 100-bit cheers. Says, have you ever had pasta on a pizza? I had a mac and cheese pizza from a restaurant and exceeded my expectations. That sounds absolutely disgusting from someone who is, an honest Italian. Someone who grew up with authentic Italian pizza. At least East Coast Italian pizza. That sounds absolutely disgusting to me. That's not something you would put on a pizza. Many things you could put on a pizza. Various meats, vegetables. For me, I like a lighter pizza. So for me, I would like a pizza, like a pizza margherita with some fresh tomato, some basil, olive oil. Every once in a while, we put some grilled chicken or something on there. But I'm not looking for like a pizza with a bunch of heavy shit on it. When you say pizza with mac and cheese pasta, well, first of all, mac and cheese is American. You don't understand that. You're putting American, cheesy stuff on what's supposed to be something completely different. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound very good to me. Maybe it sounds good to others. That does not sound very good to me. I don't know where you got it, RetroJim. What kind of a restaurant you got it at, either. But that sounds nasty to me. I'm sorry. As someone who grew up with authentic East Coast pizza, that's like yuck. Okay. OnlyFans DSP cheered. So would you consider making an OnlyFans page to help with gaming costs? I don't even know what that is. I have many ways that people can help crowdfund my efforts. Like I've already mentioned, my Amazon wish list or tipping me during streams. I don't think I need to open up another one. What's the point? Why can't people just use the open methods that are already available? Why do I need to open another method? That's kind of ridiculous. So the answer is no. Jenny Quagmire resale for 2 months and said, I love lawnmowers. Okay. Great. You love lawnmowers. How exciting. I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. Thanks, Quagmire. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to Lightside Bill 42069. A very mature account, obviously. Okay. Philly Buckeye did a 50-bit cheers and you made me imagine Tyler Perry's Back to the Future and now I'm mentally scarred. Yeah. It's not a pretty picture, is it? The anonymous dollar tipper who talked about the Back to the Future remake joking tipped again twice and said the same thing 2 more times. What the heck? This is weird. I'm wondering if this is legit or if this is a duplicate message coming through. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I'm going to check. What I'll have to do is check my PayPal later and see what's going on with this. I can't imagine why this person would have wanted to tip me the same exact identical message a bunch of times. That's kind of odd. So hopefully this wasn't like an error, like PayPal screwed up or something. I hope not. But anyway, thank you for the tips. So that is, let's see here. That would be $2 more in tips. If these are legit, I hope they are. I guess we'll find out later. But again, why they keep posting the same message? That's weird. That's peculiar to me. Do I like a lot of pepper on my omelets? A little bit, not a lot. If I'm going to make some kind of fried egg, I like a little bit of pepper for spice. But I do not like a ton. I don't want to go overboard with pepper. So. Okay, then. Continuing on. Gerard Crow did a 50-bit cheer and says, if you want a stream that's all about chilling and talking with your chat, why not do a chatting stream instead of PUBG? Well, I mean, fair enough, that's an interesting question. Most people prefer to have gameplay. I'm not known as a chatter, okay? And I'm not a guy who does, a lot of podcasts. Or people like to have a gameplay element when I'm talking with them. That's why Minecraft, is Minecraft a serious stream where I'm trying to make advancement in Minecraft every time I play it? Absolutely not. But we interact a lot during it, and it ends up being a lot of fun. PUBG, I could really give two shits how I do in PUBG, or if I win or anything. Like, I just don't care about actually winning when I play PUBG. But people find it entertaining for me to play the game and interact with them when I play it. Plus, let's be honest here. PUBG's not a very good game on consoles, but every once in a while, there may be an epic play where I run up and I get multiple kills, or like yesterday, the one kill I got was quite funny. I ran up and I stumbled upon a guy accidentally, pulled out my shotgun, he was shooting me, and I just went bloop, bloop, and blew him away. Instant kill. Which I think is fucking stupid as shit, because in reality, he should have blown me away, but the game is so dumb. The guy shot me first, but I pulled the shotgun and it killed him before he could kill me. The game stinks, okay? But it was interesting to see that, and every once in a while I actually do get to the end of a match, and it's very suspenseful at the end of a match to see if you can win or not. So there is an element of excitement there around the game every once in a while. Not often, but every once in a while, okay? So that's why I still play it. If I just did chatting, it would just mean me chatting, and there's no gameplay element, and it's a little different, okay? Fat Mr. Bo took me $1.01 and says the new Ghostbusters movie has been done filming a few days ago. The cast in an interview say they're all happy with the final product, so we might actually get a Ghostbusters movie that's good in 2020. Sounds amazing to me. Sounds amazing. I love, as you guys know, from when I played the Ghostbusters, video game remaster, I'm a humongous fan of the Ghostbusters franchise, except for the one that came out in 2016. When I was growing up as a kid, I watched the living crap out of Ghostbusters 1 and 2. They were my favorite movies at the time. And, I really do enjoy... excuse me. I really do enjoy that kind of comedy from the 80s and early 90s. So... hearing that this movie's coming out it has both the old cast and new cast members that are common, more modern comedian style cast members, and it sounds good to me. It certainly sounds good to me, and it's certainly a better premise than what the fuck they did when they ruined Ghostbusters in 2016. So, good stuff. By the way, Fat Mr. Bo, you're now the top tipper. I got you up there on the leaderboard. I chew my water, tip me $1, and basically insulted me, saying I'm not a real Italian, and mac and cheese is actually Italian. No, American-style mac and cheese is not Italian, you fucking idiot. You have no idea what you're talking about. But thanks for the $1 tip. Okay. Yes, American-style mac and cheese with liquid cheddar cheese is from Italy. Brother, people are dumb. Okay, never give up. Just tipped me $10 and became the top tipper and contributor of the stream today. Let me get Never Give Up here on the leaderboard, then we'll read what they said. Thank you, Never Give Up. I appreciate that. Oh, wait. How you spell it? Never Give Up 91. Okay. And they say the following. I've been watching your Dragon Quest Builders 2 playthrough. Really enjoying it. Keep up the good work. Thank you. And as I said, I'm going to try to at least play it once a week, even though we have all these new releases coming out this week. What I may actually do is, at the least, I'm going to try to do a nighttime stream. I may actually try to do a daytime stream one day. And I know people are going to have a hissy fit and freak out about it, that there's all these new releases out and Phil's playing Dragon Quest. But I want to finish the game. I want to get it done so it's over with and we can see the conclusion and we're not lingering forever without a resolution. That would really suck if now Dragon Quest Builders goes on another month hiatus. Okay. So I guess we'll see. Alright? I guess we'll see. But, I definitely want to try to finish it if I can. And I hope that you guys will tune in for the conclusion, especially someone like Never Give Up who's been loving the playthrough all along. Okay? Okay. Kanji Monster's here. He says, people from the West Coast love putting random stuff on pizza. Got some buffalo fries on a pizza a while ago and pretty good. You could put anything on a pizza. It doesn't necessarily make it feel authentic or, I've seen some wild and wacky shit on pizza, and I'm not necessarily, truffle pizza, where it's like, $100 a slice because they put fucking truffles on the pizza. You see, there's some crazy shit out there. But to me, that's not pizza. You know what I mean? That's not pizza. There's two kinds of pizza that I like. Real authentic Italian pizza is actually very rustic. It's a handmade dough that's kind of airy, and you could put light ingredients on top, a robust tomato-based sauce, with all other elements in it. Fresh ingredients. Like I said, if you actually go to Italy and you get a pizza, you're not going to get a perfectly round pizza. You get a handmade pizza that's probably going to have a lot of basil or oregano, a little bit of cheese, but not a lot. It's going to have some fresh, tasty tomato pieces, obviously. That's the kind of pizza they eat in Italy. That's authentic pizza, okay? Now, East Coast pizza. East Coast pizza is very different, but it's very good. It's a thinner style pizza, but it's not crispy. It's not a cracker crust. It's doughy. It's large pieces you can fold, okay? Usually has a good amount of cheese. It has a good amount of sauce, and it has a crunchy crust. That's the other thing about East Coast pizza. It should have a crunchy, crispy crust at the end for you to eat, okay? Anything else is not, in my opinion, real pizza. I mean, yeah, you could call it pizza, but, I don't really like it that much. Now, of course, there's variation, deep dish pizza and the like, but... we have a pizza on a cracker crust and we just toss whatever the fuck we want on there, Yuck. That ain't good to me. I grew up with the East Coast stuff. So, for me, that's like, yuck. I don't want that shit. I want something authentic or something that's to the style that I grew up with. Fair enough. You grow up with a certain locality, that's what you're going to look for when you grow up or when you get older, right? And that's kind of how I am, so. Okay. RetroJim cheered. He said, "Do you have a drinking stream? Will you have a drinking stream through the holidays this year?" I'm gonna probably do a holiday event marathon like I usually do. It's probably not gonna be on Christmas or Christmas Eve, but around there. Wow, excuse me. And it's probably gonna have some holiday themed games, but this year I'm not gonna have that criteria. I'm gonna make it so that people can actually choose whatever kind of game they want me to see play that day. If you want to see me play a fighting game, if you want to see me play a racing game, if you want to see me play, a current multiplayer game or a new release game, or you want to see me play classics, or whatever it is. I'm going to let people nominate and vote on the kind of games they want to see me play during that marathon. What I will say is this. There absolutely will be an element of maybe I'll drink. And probably some eggnog or something like that. Maybe a beer here or there. But it's not going to be a major focus, nor is it going to be like a goal or a promise, okay? Previous years, yes, absolutely. I made it part of let's do a goal where if we hit a sub goal, now I'm going to drink all day during the stream. I'm not going to do that. Last year I did it, and it didn't work out because last year I had a lot of stuff going on financially behind the scenes on my mind that was screwing with me. I ended up getting depressed on the stream, which was not fucking good, and I don't want that to happen again. So, yes, I'll probably have some drinks during the stream, but it's going to be a more casualized thing where we all kind of hang out and have fun, rather than, it's a highlight of the stream that Phil's going to get fucking sloshed, okay? Not doing that. Okay, Alfred Aponte tipped me $1. And he says, Phil, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Alfred Aponte, for the $1 tip. I appreciate that very much. Good to see you on the stream, and thank you for the support. Sam Bridges 13 did a 50-bit cheer. He says, New Haven pizza is the best pizza you can get, like Modern or Sally's. A lot of people agree, or what's the other one? Pepe's, right? A lot of people say that those pizzas are some of the best you can get. I've had them. I think they're quite good. I'm not massively in love with them, whether they're the best I've ever had, but that's because I grew up in a different region of Connecticut, and that's okay. I still respect them. I've had them, and I like them. I've had both Sally's and I've had Pepe's, and I think that they're both quite good. They're expensive as shit, but they're both quite good. Philly Buckeye cheered. He said, what do you think of Chicago deep dish pizza? where they put the sauce on top of the cheese instead of the other way around, I refuse to call that pizza. Deep dish pizza is so unique. It's like, and don't get me wrong, it's fucking good, but it's so different from what you would even consider pizza. Essentially, it's a bake. It's like a pie of cheese and meat with sauce on top. That's really what it is. It's a pie. It's a thick pie of cheese and meat. It's so dramatically different from real pizza that, you know, it's like you have to cut into it with a fork and knife. There's no way you can eat Chicago deep dish pizza with like your hands. It's like too much cheese, stretchy and shit. You have to cut it into sections to put it into your mouth and eat it. It's good. I've had it with like different meats like pepperoni and sausage and stuff. It's fucking good. But yeah, but I would say, you know, it's certainly not my preferred thing. So, Never Give Up 91 has now done a 1,000-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Never Give Up, for the 1,000-bit cheer. He says, I have to go to work. Hope you have fun today. Enjoy your day. Oh, by the way, thank you for reminding me, Never Give Up. I forgot to mention this, guys. Yesterday on Twitch, they started a new promotion. I don't know if you guys know about this. The Terminator Dark Fate promotion. Last month they had September. This month it's the Terminator Dark Fate promotion, okay? What this is if you are going to cheer on anyone's stream and you use the cheer mode Terminator, you give 10% bonus bits to the streamer for free. You don't have to, you know, you're not paying them. They're free. And you get a cool Terminator cheer mode that pops up as well. I completely forgot about that, okay? So please, if you are going to cheer today on anyone's stream, please consider using it. It obviously will support the streamers much more, okay? Pretty awesome. I think that runs for at least 2 to 3 weeks. That's how it was in September, but don't quote me on that. Maybe it runs out more quickly. But there you go. Okay, continuing on. Lego Mario tipped me $1. Says, since you don't advise the DSP drinking game anymore, can we just have a game where every time you do a certain something, everyone screams loud like the word of the day from Pee-wee's Playhouse? Oh my god. You remember that? Lego Mario, you remember Pee-wee's Playhouse? I mean, I liked Pee-wee's Playhouse when I was a kid. I thought it was a fun show. I thought Pee-wee Herman was great. I saw his movies and everything. Wow. Today's secret word is... No, well, first of all, the DSP drinking game is actually a joke. It was something that a fan submitted many, many years ago. Okay? And I made a video, and the video actually got pretty popular with a good amount of views because it was about making fun of a lot of my mannerisms and things. So I actually quite enjoyed making that video, making fun of myself for a while. But I don't advise anyone do the DSP drinking game. You'll probably die, quite frankly. And I don't think we need to scream today's secret word or whatever. But there are certainly a lot of things that I say and do on streams that are very similar. With ways that I say things, like I said, mannerisms that I say things and you know, and the like that I repeat. So, yeah, you could probably make an interesting checklist. You could do DSP bingo. Make a bingo board where, you know, each time I do a certain thing that's a mannerism of mine, you could fill in a spot and see if you win bingo. And yes, guys, as you can hear today, my throat is bothering me a lot. Some days it doesn't bother me whatsoever. Today it's bothering me a lot. I don't know why. It could be the weather because it got colder overnight or whatever. Who knows? But yeah, it's bothering me. I got the post-nasal drip is in like monstrous amounts right now. It's bothering me. So, apologies for that. Obviously, I don't like having to put up with it and having it affect the streams, but it is affecting it today. Nothing I can do about it. It's just something I've had my whole life. Some days it's worse, some days it's better, some days it doesn't affect me at all, some days it's terrible. Today it seems pretty fucking terrible and miserable. God damn it. Okay. Okay, guys. So, I think that is it for the pre-stream. I think we've covered all the contributions. I want to say thanks to anyone who did contribute here on today's pre-stream. It is much appreciated. What we're going to do now, since this is the last opportunity that I can do this for the week, I want to give a shout out to the top cheerers of the week. Okay? As a way to say thank you guys for all your contributions this week. You've been very generous. Okay? So thank you to the top 10 cheerers of the week. In 10th place, Posh Ganache. 9th place, Survive Sweet Treat, who I haven't seen in a while. Hope they're all right. 8th place, Vulcan. 7th place, Infinite 55. 6th place, Keenan 775. 5th place, Sambuca. 4th place, Silas Darko. 3rd place, Orcs or Dorks 2. 2nd place, M5NSX. And in 1st place, Frenolith, who was very generous the other night with cheering. Thank you for that. Okay, that's going to reset overnight. So again, last opportunity, you guys, if you want to get on that leaderboard, you have to cheer today. As of tomorrow, that will all reset. Okay? Shout out to iCrispy, who has resub for 8 months. Thank you for 8 months of support, iCrispy. It's much appreciated. Okay, we've done it. We got through the pre-stream. We covered everything. Okay, guys? Let us now begin with Super Mario World. As I said, we've already done 2 sessions of it, or 2 videos of it. So I believe we're now in the Vanilla Dome. I think that's where we're going to be resuming. And we'll see how it goes. Definitely, you guys, please help me out if you know of secret stuff and things that I'm not finding. Last time I played, some people were like, oh no, there's 3 ways to beat that stage. I was like, oh really? And then I went and did it. I was like, wow, that's cool. You know? So please consider to give me some tips and stuff. Don't spoil. But if you want to give me tips on how to you know, find the secrets to beat stuff, I'd appreciate that. Okay? Someone just said, did I ever go to the doctor for my problem? Yeah, when I was a kid. And because I had this my whole life. And the doctor said there's nothing you could do. You know, back then, essentially all they could do is give you decongestant. Decongestant doesn't work because I'm not congested. I have a drip going on constantly. So it's not gonna help. It doesn't do anything. Some people have tried surgery. Doesn't work. Not guaranteed to work. There's nothing you can do. If you have this condition, it's a chronic condition you have your whole life, and you can't fucking fix it. Every moment of every video I've ever made for 11 years I've had it, yet somehow every day people still find a way to complain about it, as if you didn't know this was going to happen some days, right? I don't like it. You don't have to like it, but sitting here whining about it constantly isn't going to make it get any better, nor is it going to make it not affect anything. Just deal with it or move on. That's simple. Okay. Alright, guys, let's end the pre-stream and let us get started with Super Mario World. Alright? Super Mario World, it's a blast from the past. Gerard Crow, you are incorrect. He says there's treatments for post-nasal drip. You don't have to live with it. Wrong. I've looked into it online. There is no definitive treatment for post-nasal drip. I've literally looked into this every year or two. I research it more, and there's nothing new. It's all the same shit. They recommend decongestants. They recommend this and that. Try to use a neti pot or a similar device to clear out your sinuses. None of it works. If you have chronic post-nasal drip, none of it works. I know better than you. I've had this my whole life. Please stop trying to play doctor. Okay. Vote Democrat asks, have I considered the surgery? No, because I can't afford it. It's considered a optional surgery. It's not considered like, oh, you're in dire need of it. It's a life-saving surgery. So insurance wouldn't even cover it. So you're talking thousands upon thousands of dollars for the surgery. And then if I have to stay in, in a hospital or whatever, it's optional stuff. It's considered like cosmetic to improve your life, but it's not considered anything life-threatening. So no way I could ever do it. Okay. All right, guys. Let's end the pre-stream and let us now begin Super Mario World. Here we go. Very nice.